see if we can't get this little container out of the way. It's only half full. It's a little heavy. Got the back end of the excavators coming off the ground, but I need to get the rock cut underneath there, so I'm just gonna pull it forward a little bit. And I guess when I get it done, I can just shove it back with the blade, maybe. And then that other one, I don't know how I'm gonna move or drag it around, but I'm just gonna set this thing up on the concrete, and then I'll cut everything out and then kind of place it back. So I don't think it gets moved all that often, but I don't want to leave this little section of stuff untouched, so. Like a, I don't have as much places to hook onto it. It's like a little dumpster, but they got a truck that grabs it from like the top. I think I'm trying to set this in. Yeah. Okay, that would have been one down, one to go. I guess this other one I'm going to try to just drag straight forward somehow. But I hated to just work around it or leave it. Now I know they're always going to stay there, but it just drives me nuts having it kind of different heights and not being all nice and uniform. But this other one, you probably can't see them, but there's like 2 tabs on each side. It's like a flatbed truck picks it up and this thing swings over and hooks onto those and picks it up. So there's a bar in the front. It just doesn't look like it's strong enough. And I'm afraid if I put a chain in there, it'll just fold the sides. So I don't really know. Best way to do this, but I guess I'll just kind of walk it forward that way. That's how they pick this thing up, is these tabs on the sides. I don't know what you'd call that truck. Like I said, it's got chains and it has like an A-frame deal with a bar that runs across, so the chains pick it straight up and they just drop down. I got these flat pieces of steel that just kind of hook around those pieces and pick it straight up. So I'm sure someone's already called out or mentioned what they call that truck or whatever. It's not like a hook lift or anything, but it's a metal metal recycling place that has it. So yeah, I don't know. I may see what I can figure out and just try to kind of walk it forward like that. Maybe able to push on the back. It's just gonna mess my rock up, but we can fix it. So yeah, let me get this thing moved, and then that's basically it. I gotta cut that section out along the fence to the edge of that dumpster. I guess I'll just shove it back with that pile, and then that way I can start taking what base rock I've got and moving forward. My trucks are supposed to be here in a little while. They had some rocks, loads of rock to run this morning, and then I think they're trying to get a little bit of asphalt in, so maybe lunchtime or something before they can get over here. So I'm trying to get my spoils back there and use what rock I've got to come forward. Then I got other stuff. I can be dressing up and running the roller and some of that. It'll take a little bit to get this stuff straightened out. I may just kind of take and just scratch it and just kind of take it with the bucket, because I can't really swing with the fence right there to load the hydrema. Maybe I'll even get the loader in there and just push it over to my other spoil pile. Alright, well, I'll figure out what I'm going to do with this. See how much of a mess it's going to make, and once we start cutting that back, we'll just check back with you guys. This seems to work the best right here. Don't bend anything. Yeah, we'll just drag it straight out. Rough the rock up a little bit when I go to put it back in, but we will cross that bridge when we get to it. I just want to drag out far enough now where it's not going to be in my rock, so. Say it's not the right way, but I still got there. Cool. Yeah, I think that'll give me enough room to get the machine behind there. So yeah, pull around and start scratching some stuff out. Well, this is kind of the finished product of it. This is our first probably significant rain day we've had, so I thought I'd come up here while it was raining and check it out. So it is draining where I kind of wanted it to. It's got that little bit of a swell running down through there, so I mean it's all draining off, and then this part of it you can't really see on the camera. Kind of about where the roller's at here, the concrete breaks and it falls this way like 3 inches from what it is there. So kind of that line is actually, the lot kind of slopes over and goes this way to drain that part of it off. I got a little more ponding right here than what I was hoping for, but it's pretty flat, so I'm gonna have to do a little touching up stuff there. I mean, it's not like they didn't want it. It was used to hold right up here against the concrete, so now I've moved it out a little bit. And then when they add on to their building, that's all going to change some, I'm sure, but it's not too bad. Like I said, this would have been a much easier job with a motor grader or like a little laser grader attachment. So it was a little difficult with just the loader and the bucket and the laser, but it is all running down through here kind of like I was hoping to, because this is kind of the lowest point. I probably, about that little dumpster is going to be the end of the new building. And I guess hindsight, I maybe wish I would have spent a little more time and cut some more of that down and got everything to try to drain out there, but it was going to be difficult to slope it down from the building enough, as flat as everything is. It is running out over here where I was hoping it would, because it's about the lowest point. So but yeah, you can see over here I was kind of shooting for in between these two posts on the fence, so it runs out and kind of makes its way down that ditch. So it is doing what I was hoping it was going to do. It just may be holding a little bit of water here and there, but it's only got, like I said, 13.5 inches of fall from the front of my truck over to here, so it's not going to drain real fast. But I think once the rain does quit, it's not going to take too long. Like, these puddles won't stay here very long, so I think they should be happy with that. Like I said, the rest of it's got a nice gradual decent fall where it can drain off. So I think we put in 210 loads of rock, and we hauled out almost 290, I think. I'll have to check. So yeah, lots of material in and out, and it took me a little over 4 weeks probably. There was a few days there I was gone on part of the week, and then I think I started right before Thanksgiving and then finished up right before Christmas. So not too bad for just me, and then all my dump trucks and stuff. So, and it's good and solid now for sure. So, and this rain will actually kind of help settle everything in. I ran that smooth drum roller over it, I don't know, 2 or 3 different directions, a couple different times the other day before all this rain hit. So it should be nice and solid for them now. So I may be back to do a little tweaking and touching up. We'll just kind of keep checking the weather, and it's supposed to rain the next couple days and then cool off. So we'll see what they say. And yeah, this is probably a wrap on this one until in 2024 when they do the building edition. I'm sure I'll be back, because I guarantee you it's going to kind of change a little bit here and there. So we may be digging some of this up and regrading and reshaping. But yeah, this is the big project. So it's all wrapped up, and I'm happy with it. Like I said, it seems like it's kind of holding the water in a few little spots. I'm sure it's just a little lower and the rock gets a little higher, but as it, like I said, kind of settles in and they drive over it, that may change a little bit. So at least it's not right up there on the concrete where it used to always stay. So, and like I said, it's not a soft muddy mess anymore, so it's kind of a nice uniform lot. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this project, and we'll just catch you on the next one.